That's right. Take that shit down. Now see how easy I made it for y'all? Y'all bitch ass niggas who would not afford me the same courtesy, who would not afford me the same class. You're gonna realize the favor that I actually did for you bozos. I just caught something from the Lamar Wills or whatever the fuck his name is. A video he said, talking about, oh, you're gonna take us off the, oh, you're gonna flag the album. Well, we'll take the song down and we'll put one of these other people in the song, yada 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 yada, right? I did you a favor. First, the gall of you even thinking that, even having the slightest bit of attitude, like I'm not 100% justified in snatching that bullshit ass album down. I want this. This is for everybody watching this. Imagine if y'all were in my position, right? You have a group, two people get in a dispute, whatever, right? No one communicates with you, but the group decides to take hours, days, weeks, pulling you off the album, right? Not telling you at all. No one has in a conversation, yo, Tone, this is what we're gonna do, or how do you feel about this, or what would you like to do, Tone? No, they go along to get along, with the wackest nigga in the group, the bozo, right? But he has like a little social group where people could congregate daily. It's like somebody that operates a bar or a club. You know what I mean? They own it. They operate it. Everyone comes, a whole bunch of nerds that normally don't have friends and, cannot be social people in the outside world because they're classless pieces of shit. They could now be classless pieces of shit amongst each other and, talk a whole bunch of bullshit about people and all types of stupid shit. So being that he runs the club, there's nothing really spectacular about him in particular at all. He just embodies complete dust. But he runs the atmosphere for the losers to come and congregate and talk shit about different people and stuff like that. So because of that, pretty much solely just because of that, they just go along to get along, whatever he says or whatever. Yeah, fuck, we're not going to holler at Tone. He's the core of the group. We're not going to say, yo, Tone, what's good? Not even make a decision and then tell him. Two things. One, none of them ever came to me and said, what would you like to do? Here's the dilemma that we have. We're debating taking you off of songs, or almost every song will leave you on one. How do you feel about that, sir? None of that, right? So A, they don't even come to me, right? And then B, they actually do that, take me off the thing, make the decision without consulting me, and don't even let me know that they're gonna do that without consulting me. But then the part that adds insult to the whole situation is they say, oh, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna leave you on one song. We're gonna do you a favor and leave you on one song. We're gonna take you off of 90+% of the shit, but we're gonna leave you on one song. We're not gonna ask you if we could take you off anything. We're not gonna ask you if we could leave you on anything, but we're gonna make all these decisions without your input whatsoever. And you're supposed to be good and happy with that and be like, thank you, sir. Thank you for leaving me on the Wonder Why song. Thank you so much. That's how I'm supposed to react to that shit? You fucking faggots. I got it all the way fucked up. So for this bitch ass nigga, I'd slap the shit out of you for even having that attitude. Like as if I'm doing something unjustified. Like as if I don't have all full authority to snatch that shit the fuck down. But still, I did you faggots a favor. Let me take you back. I ain't even going to mention names. But it was early on in our congregating. I put up albums, right? I had this song. And one of the people on the song that happens to be a member in Black Sector Mafia, he had an issue with the song that I put up, right, on one of my albums. Because I didn't ask him if I could put that one out. I think it had something to do with the beat. I later found out didn't know at the time. Had something to do with the beat. He paid for it or something. It was something with that song where it was, it would not have behooved him for me to put it on my project or whatever, right? But he didn't let me know any of this. He lets me know after. He had a very good argument. You know what I mean? But I still have the argument that he should have referred to me. So what did he do? I put the album up. Now on this album, there was one song that was doing pretty good. It hit to like up to, I think, 72,000 views. There's one particular song. So the album was rocking, right? The next thing you know, I look, I want to check on that particular song, see how many views it got because it was rising like crazy. And the joint is gone. I can't find it. Because what happened? Someone flagged that very album that this person had an issue with. AKA this person, the person with the issue, flagged the album. Did he let me know? Did he say, yo, Tone, this is the thing, you got this up, you're gonna have to take this down? No. Did he do even what I did? Do a video saying like, yo, son, I'm gonna flag that shit down, son. You got that joint on there, you're not supposed to. No. Just like in this situation, he just operated without any level of communication whatsoever. Now, since then, I squashed the shit. I still don't even got an issue. It's funny how what goes around comes back around. How we seem to be rehashing this very same thing, this very same issue of miscommunication, this very same issue of just, taking a passive role and doing things without strutting and saying like, look, this is how I feel, this is what I gotta do. I'd have respected it if he would have said at the time, yo, look, you bitch nigga, I paid for that beat, you don't gotta, you could have screamed on me. Anything would have been better than just not saying anything and just flagging the shit. So you see how I did y'all a favor by me letting you know that I'm not having you just playing with my likeness and keeping me on one song, taking me off 90+%. By me saying that, that gives y'all the opportunity to be proactive, to take the motherfucking album down, put whoever the heck else you want to put on that song, and then put it back up. I did y'all that favor. I didn't just take the passive role, kick back, sit back, and say, you know what? Let me wait for this shit to do numbers, if it ever does any numbers. You know what I mean? And then when the shit does numbers, then I have it snatched down, just like what happened, what one of the members did to me. I didn't do that. No, as soon as I found out, as soon as I looked at that Black Sector Mafia playlist, and I'm listening to a couple joints, and I'm seeing like, usually the last verse got some other nigga on it or not on there at all and all that, and I look at Wonder Why, and it says featuring Tone Space. I was like, how dare these motherfuckers? But I spoke on it as soon as I could. As soon as I can make a video speaking on it, I did that. AKA, I did y'all bozos a favor by being direct, by being upfront, by just being a real fucking person. Forget just manhood, just decency. Even if I curse you bozos out and say, fuck y'all niggas, I'm snatching that shit down, I'm still being very decent to you, because I know that I could have easily just did it in the cut. Just like what y'all did, just like what YJ did. Didn't say a word to or about me in my direction, just did some shit in the cut. Okay, let me take him off. We're not gonna tell him anything. Oh yeah, we're gonna leave him on this one song, but we're not gonna tell him anything. It's classless. It's just despicable behavior. And even in my disgust with the way that y'all idiots are behaving, I cannot get myself to stoop down to such seedy little classless way of just sneaking around and doing shit without letting y'all know. No, I let you bozos know that shit is coming down. You know what I mean? One way or another. So now y'all have the opportunity to take it down yourselves, re-put it up, thrive, do whatever the heck you want, but it's not gonna be with me, because y'all are bozos, y'all have no class, you operated on some stupid shit, you were very disrespectful. And little seedy, sneaky shit like this is another reason why I know them niggas aren't, like what Jafar said, none of them have any smoke with me lyrically. You know what might have happened at best? What YJ might do at the very best? Like he did to someone else, in a little group chat amongst themselves, he may spit some bars that he wrote toward me. Check this out, y'all, just to let them know, like, yeah, I could do something. But he's also gonna let them know, yo, y'all should put that out, you should put that out, YJ. He's gonna be like, nah, I ain't even gonna do it. I don't even want to involve myself with the bullshit. All the while involving himself with the bullshit. Sometimes doing nothing is the worst move that someone could make. It is the most, speaks volumes more than anything else as far as involving themselves with the bullshit. There's a time where people just gotta stand up on some type of level, regardless of whatever. So that's what's gonna happen. He's gonna write some shit. He's gonna spit amongst themselves. He's never gonna put it public where I can hear it or anything like that. It's not going to happen. No, he didn't. And how dare this bozo have any type of even attitude toward me because I have an issue with y'all playing with me and not communicating with me. That's the biggest thing. It's the communication. I would respect it so much. Port City, someone would have said like, "Yo, all right, this the issue." Even if you didn't decide that with me, but look, L.A. He's a fucking diva. He's a big ass nigga. He's a bitch. Well, I mean, they won't say it like that, but in so many words. Look, he feels away. He doesn't want to be on the album if you're gonna be on it, so we're gonna take you off. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Or whether it's okay or not, Tone, we're letting you know before we do it because we owe you that respect. But I ain't get any of that.